Hello, the Blues. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Austin Football Talk. Welcome back to another brand new video as we are digging into the latest on Chelsea transfer news As it's coming, a lot have been happened. So, without wasting your time, let us go into the details. But before then, don't forget this weekend on Saturday, Chelsea will be back in action against Man City. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a cracker. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready to take that action on Saturday against the champion. Last night, Man City lost at Champions League against PSG. What another bombshell for Man City after winning. They will be winning 2-0 up the first half. At the end of the day, they lost 4-2 by PSG. So that is another uh, what do I call it? Is another shamble for Man City. So, but this weekend, Chelsea is going to face Man City at Etihad Stadium on Premier League action. It's a different game entirely. So let's see what happened on Saturday. Now let's dig into the latest update on Chelsea transfer news. Last night, late in the night, we have update concerning Leonardo Vegas, according to Fabrizio. So let's go into it. Exclusive Juventus agree a deal with Chelsea to sign Leonardo Vega. Here we go. A London €5 million a loan fee until June. No buy option cost. And then the player back to Chelsea at end of the June for Club World Cup. Vega expected to play as centre back at Juventus. So this is the latest on the Leonardo Vegas. Now is moving to Juventus. He is on his way to Turan at this moment. So I wish him good luck there. So until June, when the next summer will resume, let's see what happened. So that is on Leonardo Vegas. Now let's go to other chasing news. As things are going down, it's looking like Napoli is pulling out on Ganucho deal. At this moment, we're going to start from there before we go back to the chasing news. According to Fabaliz, exclusive, Napoli have made a contact with the Borussia Dortmund today for Kemi Adeyemi. Talk start with the BVB open January exit. Negotiation for Alejandro Ganucho are stay on, but no agreement with Manchester United after first bid. Chelsea also warming up for formal proposal. So that latest news concerning Napoli and Ganucho. But for my own talk, the way things are going, it's looking like Napoli is looking for another option elsewhere. But what next? Chelsea might be bid for Ganucho. That is what we are waiting for. Not bid yet, but I think that's what is going to happen. So now on the Chelsea news, Ganucho concluded possibility Chelsea are really consider making a bid value of 16 million pounds. Chelsea could make a bid next hour or day. Let's see, according to Fabrizio Romano. So, like I say, we are waiting for that. Let's see what happened on this side because this is already pushing for Ganucho. But my question still remains. Does Ganucho is the player we need at this moment concerning what is going on the Chelsea in midfield? We have lost two midfield according to latest update. Um, according to latest update on the what is named Enzo Fernandez will be out for 2 weeks, according to Atlantic News. Internal dedication that Enzo Fernandez will be out for 2 weeks at the most, but Lumia Lavia will be out for a lot longer. That's the latest on Enzo Fernandez. So that's why I say those Ganucho is the real player we need at this moment regarding all the what is going on in the Chelsea team. Midfielder, we need someone to back up. We still need a proper striker. I still say this. So let's see what happens. Now, moving forward to other Chelsea news, several clubs have contacted Chelsea for a summer transfer of Andrew Santos. One of the which is Bayern Munich. It is almost out of the question he will return to Chelsea this window. He will remain in France. Now, still related on that, Chelsea embarked Andrew Santos to join up with the first team squad in the summer, and there are currently no plan to bring that forward. The club want him to keep starting game regularly. So this is latest on the Santos. But like I said earlier, now we need someone to cover in the midfield. We have lost Enzo Fernandez out of 2 weeks. Lavia, who knows? Maybe 3 months ahead, maybe at end of the season, who knows? Now we need someone to cover midfield. I am one of the persons supporting Chelsea to keep Andrew Santos on strike box so he continue development the next season. But looking the way the things have been now on injury problem, we need someone. So I thought maybe Chelsea might be recall him back to cover up. But the problem is if they recall him, if Enzo Fernandez get back on field, can Enzo Maresca continue using Santos as a regular first team player? Can he get a regular playing time for Chelsea? That is question. And number two, Chelsea will not like to bring him back because they want him to continue regular starting because the value will be increasing for money aspect. I don't know whether you get my vibe on that, including Ugochukwu. Remember, Ugochukwu now is playing for Starting regularly. So Chelsea would like to keep these two players so that they will continue developing so that their value will be increasing day by day. I don't know whether you get where I'm going. So that is what is going on Chelsea side, the way they are trending, the way they handle things these days. And related on that, Chelsea are learning towards to keep both Ugochukwu and Santos on a loan. They want Santos to keep starting game and are a lot helper than Vanijig is using Ugochukwu. That's what I'm saying. So Chelsea don't want to bring these two players back on Chelsea. Regarding the situation at the moment, we need a midfielder cover. I know that we have Kellyan Hall, but for now, don't forget we are heading on Saturday. We are heading to Manchester, to play against the champion Man City. We have only GM midfield, which is Moses Casado. Is only one midfield is on field, so I'm worried about that because Casado is going to learn a lot. Is going to work a lot in that midfield and against Man City on Saturday. Like I said earlier, Man City lost their game last night on Champions League against PSG by 4 goals to 2 after they are winning first half by 2 goals to 0. I don't know how PSG maneuver at end of the 90 minutes they won by 4 goals to 2. It's another Champions day Man City. So we see what happened with them on Saturday between them and Chelsea. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be a big match. It's another different match entirely. So let's see what happened on that on Sunday against Man City. It's going to be a big, um, football that on Saturday. Now let's head to other Chelsea news as it's coming. Chelsea are opening to sign a midfielder before the window close, possibility on a loan for rest of the campaign if it is the right player and deal coming from uh, St. Johnson Sports. So we'll see about that. The window are still open. We'll see what happens. And also, Chelsea are consider an opportunity in midfield. It won't be a superstar name, but they are consider adding another midfield coming from Fabrizio. So Chelsea might be signing a new midfield Now we need someone to be covered up there. But who is that Mayfield? We don't know. We see who is who. Maybe, maybe. Now, in other Chelsea news, Chelsea are not open the door for Casaidi, Lorenzo, or Torino yet. They are also they are always asking for something more, according to Di Marzio, the Italian football journalist. So there's no concrete agreement between Lazio or Torino on Casaidi. Maybe Chelsea are asking for more money on his head. The window is still open. The deadline day. We'll see what happens. Now, before we round up this brand new video, coming from Simon Philip, this is the latest club to ask about a loan for Douglas Luiz, but Juventus want to a suitable fee. The move is a permanently considered unlikely at the stage, with Blue unwilling to tie themselves to fee or commit an obligation to buy. I know Chelsea cannot do that. They will not do that. So they can only accept a loan. Douglas is a decent player, good one. Before I think he played for Aston Villa, no, West Ham, before he moved back to Juventus. It's a good move, but let's see what happened before the deadline. Now, the other Chelsea news, Chelsea are looking to sign a established centre back in the summer. Who is that established centre back? We don't know. This news coming from Atlantic. The summer, we see who is that established contact Chelsea want to sign. And now we're heading to other news. Chelsea rank as the second latest affectable team in the Premier League regarding the tackles this season, having made 338 tackles, surpassing only Man City, which has 288 tackles. Good one. Now, before we round up this brand new video, away from Chelsea, this note is away from Chelsea. Now, according to Ferland Petrovic, various clubs from Saudi Arabia are monitoring Victor Boniface's situation and are considering making a bid before deadline day. If a move for Liverpool during Lucas does not materialize, Liverpool said are aware of the interest from Saudi Arabia and England, while Boniface is not considered unsellable. Bayern are demanding a transfer fee of at least 50 million euros. Lastly, before we round up, Ruben Amorim is reportedly considering offering Pogba a 6-month deal to assess his fit within the head coach philosophy, confident the midfielder could bring a massive influence to his side. So this is the latest news away from Chelsea. So this is where I'm going to hang up, on latest on Chelsea transfer news, and I will be back on the channel with another latest update later in the day. So stay tuned because another one is coming to your way. I still remain your humble man, Austin. Thank you for watching. Come on the blues. Bye.